This video might be the most surgical I've ever gotten, bruh. Because what Kanye and Drake have showed me is nothing will ever be the same after the Super Bowl. Nothing. Hip hop and pop culture are going to change forever after tomorrow. Now, we all know the recent spiral that Kanye West has been on, right? Ironically, just about 4 days before the Super Bowl. I believe Kanye West is jealous of Kendrick Lamar's recent success. Now, that sounds like something that Kendrick Stan would say or whatever, right? But didn't I tell you that this video is going to get very surgical? Oh, yeah. We about to dive into it, and I'm going to make sure you understand where I'm coming from by the end of this video. Now, how many of y'all remember the Watch the Throne album? Do y'all remember the origin of how this album came to be? The reason that Kanye and Jay-Z decided to make this album? Let's take a look. So you heard it from Kanye's mouth. Watch the Throne was created because Drake was putting pressure on Jay-Z and Kanye. Now, why wouldn't Kanye just go make an album himself, right? Somebody who sees himself as the greatest artist of all time, why would it take you and Jay-Z, two of the most influential people in the culture, to try to slow Drake down? Well, that's because Kanye was threatened by Drake. Kanye has had a history of new artists coming in whenever he feels like they're a threat to his position. He tries to find a way to keep them down. Kanye has always done this, okay? And he does it in many different ways. That turned into a feud between Kanye and Drake. And of course, Drake had something to do with that as well. Don't get me wrong. However, that turned into Kanye slandering Drake. Kanye trying to discredit what Drake has done, which isn't that hard to do. I'm not gonna lie, it's really not that hard to do. Now, it's always been Kanye's goal to dismantle Drake. The only problem is he didn't have the capability musically to do this to Drake. So when the Kendrick and Drake beef took off, who do you think tried to attach themselves to the beef?
No, we had to get the hooligans up here. We're gonna take this pussy nigga out. Yo, Dot, I got you.
See, Kanye wanted to share responsibility for knocking Drake off his pedestal. The only problem is when he tried to enter, everybody forgot about it. On top of that, nobody liked the remix. So Kanye was easily forgotten about, and even when he coined the whole term, the elimination of Drake, nobody has confirmed this. Nobody confirmed this in conversations. This is something that Kanye simply on his own time created himself, because he wanted it to be part of the reason that Drake went down a few notches.
Like with Kendrick, I was like, man, why you killed my nemesis? Where's the movies if it ain't no Drake? Yeah. For me, it's like, or at least.
I told y'all it's about to get surgical. Kendrick Lamar took away Kanye West's nemesis. And without Drake being Kanye West's nemesis, Kanye's importance diminishes. Because now, how are you supposed to go against the machine? How is it you versus the machine? You versus I can't say that on his app. Kanye feels like Kendrick Lamar did what he was supposed to do, what was supposed to add to his legacy. And because Kendrick did that, Kendrick is getting all the credit and the praise for knocking off the culture vulture who's been leeching on this for years and years. And Kanye seen himself as the person that was supposed to do that. So then you fast forward to the Grammys, where ironically, Kanye West dropped his first interview in a long time the same day.
Oh, like to ask us how it was to beat the Grammys.
How was it to beat the Grammys?
We beat the Grammys.
That fit was cold.
So Kanye posed his own question. He said, why didn't you ask me how it felt to beat the Grammys? Well, probably because you didn't beat the Grammys, Kanye. But that shows you where his intention was lying. Kanye's intention was to take away the moment from Kendrick Lamar at the Grammys. He said it himself. There's no need to debate. There's no need to argue. He said it out of his own mouth. We only talk facts here. Now, fast forward to leading up to the Super Bowl. Kanye wanted to steal this moment from Kendrick so bad that he just said a bunch of stuff that makes himself look bad in order to take the moment away. You telling me the same day the Kendrick Lamar interview comes out, that's when you start doing your little spew? That's when you start doing your little rants that you haven't done in years? Interesting. You've been on Twitter for a while since Trump and Elon got in office. Why'd you wait until that day to start running your mouth? Associating yourself with Diddy because you wanted to do that so bad? Outrageous. But don't even take my word for it. Let's hear what Kanye West got to say about the Super Bowl.
Oh yeah, like you beat the Super Bowl. That's what's next. No, we wait for Kendrick. We'll be there next year. Right. Let everybody know Ye performing at Super Bowl next year.
Yes, sir.
Hey, you heard that?
This is brand new behavior, Kanye. All of a sudden you want to perform at the Super Bowl next year? All of a sudden you want to talk about the Super Bowl, right? You waiting for Kendrick, quote unquote. Another moment that you try to take away from Kendrick Lamar. But let's look at these tweets that he put up that made me make this video. Here he tries to give the credit for what Kendrick did to Drake to Lucy and Grange by saying that pretty much they are using Kendrick to make an example out of Drake for all these other rappers. Right. So they must have used you too, right? Considering you jumped into the beef. And I got you. Wasn't that you? Oh, but see, Kanye is so sporadic, he doesn't even clean his tracks when he tries to create narratives. It's outrageous. Putting Drake in the same conversation as Bill Cosby, R. Kelly, and Puff, it's like, bro, what are you doing here? He then goes on to say everybody pays for their first week record sales numbers. They post our numbers so we feel the shame of coming in lower. Like, Kanye, come on, bro. To do all of this to discredit Kendrick Lamar is outrageous, bro. It's outrageous because just not that long ago, you said Drake had a rich baby daddy that controlled the DSPs. If he controls the DSPs and he don't control, doesn't that mean he's yours too? Like, Kanye not even thinking when he do this stuff. Now, don't even get me started with Drake. We know everything he's done. Fake lawsuits. He's got lawsuits going at TDE. He's doing everything he can to get Not Like Us not played at the Super Bowl, bruh. And that's why tomorrow is going to be outrageous because these two guys, some of the biggest rappers in the entire world, are going to crash out in ways we cannot even imagine. Leading up to the Super Bowl, these two individuals will do things that you never thought they would do. I'm telling you right now, I'm trying to tell you. And what makes it even crazy is Kendrick Lamar is not going to say anything. He's not going to tweet. He's not going to get on Instagram. He's not going to do none of that. He's going to go perform and let the art talk for him. Kendrick Lamar is Thanos at this point. When you got Kanye trying to spread narratives and nobody's going for it, there's nothing nobody can do. If Kanye can't spin the narrative, nobody can spin the narrative. Kendrick Lamar's performance mixed with the crash out between Kanye and Drake tomorrow is going to be one of the most memorable moments in pop culture history. I don't know what Drake and Kanye are going to do, but it's going to be insane. On top of this, Kendrick Lamar is about to usher in a golden age of hip hop. And I believe the more that Drake and Kanye try to stop this, the more they're going to be self-damaging themselves. And bro, I think a lot of rappers are going to be upset at Kendrick Lamar tomorrow because the run he's on right now, I don't think we'll ever see it again. Ever. And it's not even over yet. We still got the GNX Deluxe. We still got the stadium tour. We still, like, bro, there's a lot to be done. We got a movie coming. Like, bro, this is going to be, tomorrow is going to be insane, bro. And if you're seeing this video tomorrow, today is going to be insane. I'm telling you right now, Kanye and Drake are going to do things you never thought you would see. Don't be surprised if there's some kind of scandal. Don't be surprised if something happens in New Orleans. I ain't gonna lie, I don't want to put the energy out there. You know what? That's not gonna happen. But y'all know what I mean. Just be ready for anything. Thank y'all for watching my video. Like, comment, subscribe. I really appreciate y'all. I love y'all too. Also, check out my music on all platforms. I really think you would enjoy it. And I just dropped a live performance that people was loving. If you love storytelling, if you love Tupac, Brenda's Got a Baby, if you love Kendrick Lamar, Sing About Me, you're gonna love this. Love y'all.